further. All right, so now you probably have a much better view than I have of the area around where I am. There's a wall a little bit taller than I, just to my left here, between me and that thing. I don't know what to call that thing, that funnel. We'll call it a funnel, that vortex. There you go. It's a vortex. Effective immediately, it has become a vortex. Anyway, to my right is Shanghai. There's actually a river just over there, I believe, to my right. Which that river goes past the Bund. I'm not far from the Bund at this point, I believe. So I have just about expended all of my knowledge about this area. So yeah, just hope you are able to see some stuff. Looks like the picture should be quite clear. It is for me. But again, I'm not even sure I'm live streaming. I'm not sure if there's anybody here. But I do my best to try to give you something to look at. I'm actually on a mission to get more drone footage. That will be a couple of stops away from here. I'm going to go back to that park. I plan to go back to that park where I was on May the 31st no, that wasn't May the 31st. A few days ago, about a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago now. I've lost track of time completely. We had a really nice trip to Xiamen, and then I was under the weather for a little bit, so I've lost track of time. But I believe this is Monday. We left on Sunday, so yeah, I think that was a week ago or so that I was at that park. It was definitely on a Saturday. Well, I'm going to call it 9 days ago. Anyway, I'm going back to that park. I'm rambling. I'm going back to that park to try to get more drone footage near the river. It turns out that this point where I'm standing right now is even closer to the river than the subway station that I will be going to. But I'm not sure there's a direct path to. It's confusing. I'll just leave it at that. It's just confusing. Anyway, isn't this an amazing place to my left? I believe this is the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Being a non-sports enthusiast, I'm not familiar with it at all. So maybe somebody in the chat's saying, nah, that's not that. That's something else. But it is that. It is something else. So looks like a Navy ship anchor in front of me. That says the River Mall, if my Chinese is correct. Therivermall, the River Mall. I'm at Shuayu Road. Shuya, I don't know. Anyway, it's Schweva, because it's Shui. That's it's not the same Shui that means water. Oh well. I don't read Chinese hardly at all. Few characters. I think to graduate high school, you need to be able to understand. I don't remember the number, but it seems like it's in the range of 50,000 characters you have to be able to identify and understand in order to graduate high school. It sounds like a lot. We have to know a lot of words, and that's the Chinese word equivalent. So, but anyway, so of that 50,000, I probably know about. I bet I don't know 50. So I'm not 0.1% of the way there yet. Anyway, so I'm also fascinated by the building ahead of me and to the right. I don't know what that is. Shangnenlu. That Shang, that if you're looking in the direction I'm looking, which is toward that sign in front of me, that Shang is the same Shang that's in Shanghai, and it means to stand or to be above. Anyway, so that's one character that I know. There's BMW over there on the right. So Mercedes-Benz on the left, BMW on the right. There's got to be a Volvo around here somewhere. Interesting that there's oh, that's the Expo Experience over there. I saw that on the map. There weren't any pictures on the map, just that's the BMW Experience, Shanghai. Oh my goodness. So I know about BMW Experience in Greenville, South Carolina. Pretty amazing. I have a green light. It's still a little bit iffy when it comes to scooters, though. They kind of do what they want when they want. They share the same pathway as pedestrians in most cases. So it can be a little bit tricky. Those guys are completely silent, completely, and fast. So when you hear beep beep behind you, you definitely turn around and look. Make sure you're not in somebody's way, because they can mow you down in an instant. The River Mall. Well, this is definitely a place that I'm going to need to bring Shumeen back to. I bet she doesn't even know about this. So this is not the, I guess it's not the stadium, Mercedes-Benz Stadium. So you can call it clickbait if you like. It's still a 360 walk in Shanghai. I hope it's 360 for me. I hope it's 360 for you. And I have to keep repeating, I am not able to see the chats in any way. I don't know who's here, if anyone's here. Don't even really know that I'm live. It just appears that I am and have been for about 8 minutes. So my destination, this is on the way to my destination, which is a park called, now I thought I saw that it was called East Bund, but it might be called West Bund. It doesn't matter you guys over in America, I guess, so much, but I would like to get it right. But anyway, it's the Bund, and it's about a 3-hour walk from where the train deposits me to the Oriental Pearl. To give you an idea, when you're at the other Bund, at the Bund, it's the same one, but it's the other end of it. The Oriental Pearl is right in front of you. So the Bund, I guess my point is a huge, huge thing. You can walk for 3 hours and not reach its end. I have not done that yet. I walked for about 1 hour when I was there a week ago or so. So yeah, I guess that's the River Mall. Amazing what they've done for a mall, if that's the case. And over here is China Art Museum, Shanghai. There you go. That's what that red building is. In case you can't read the sign, you probably cannot. This camera is not great for detail. Looking forward to my plan to upgrade. This is the RS 1-inch. And I've been streaming with the X3 mostly. But I plan to upgrade my X3 to an X4. I don't know if that will improve the live streaming capability or not. I would expect that it would a little bit. Maybe help you be able to zoom in, maybe see a little bit more clearly the signs and the intricate details. But for now, this is what I have. And it's certainly not shabby. The RS 1-inch is a fine, fine camera, as is the X3. I'm just looking for a little bit better because I want to be able to zoom in. When I zoom in on that X3's, or this one, if I zoom in 2 times, I'm really pushing it. It starts to get grainy. I guess I'll walk to the end of this mall and then walk back and then end this live stream for now. Later on, probably about an hour from now, I expect I'll be at where I want to be. And Dorbichi. And I'll do another live stream from there. We'll call it a walk in the park. So, because I want to talk about what's a walk in the park in Shanghai and what's not. So I thought that title would be kind of clever way of doing that. Anyway, I know you may not be able to stick around. It's getting pretty late over there in the West Coast especially. If there's anybody in Australia or whatever, welcome, howdy, hello everybody. Then you may be able to stick around, I don't know. But the point is that on YouTube, you can watch replays. Pretty cool stuff. And it's still 360. So, yeah, it looks like that may be, I don't know what I'm talking about that much, but that may be the Mercedes-Benz stadium right in front of me. It's probably more likely. Whatever it is something huge. And I don't see any English signs for it yet. I see Shang something parking lot. Oh, here's a bear. Big bear. I do hope that it's on my left as I'm walking forward. I hope that this is live because when I when I tried to do a just after sunrise live stream at the Bund, I thought I was doing such a great job, and it turns out it was just basically a single still. It lasted about an hour and a half. None of my talk, none of my visions, nothing, was useful, unfortunately. This is Hehe and Xie, Zhonghuan, China, 2009. The sculpture of Hehe, Xie, is a pair of mirror-finished stainless steel pandas made by artist Zhonghuan in the meaning of great peace, great harmony. They are to represent a harmonious society, a harmonious world, and a harmonious expo, to emphasize the eternal love between people of all races and cultures, and to appreciate the immortal beauty of this nature to its fullest. In Chinese, it comes as harmony between countries. In Chinese, it comes as harmony between countries brings peace. Harmony between people brings prosperity. There you go. So, all right, I'll cross the street, then I'll turn around and come back. Oh, pay attention to what's on my right. There's so much to see here, and so much to miss. I have 9 seconds to cross. That looks like plenty of time. Well, it's not 3, 2, 1, 0, but there's no traffic. Yeah, that must be the Mercedes-Benz stadium over there. I guess I'll hold to my promise. I'm going to turn around and go back and go to that park. And we'll do a walk in the park from there. It's only 3 stops away on line number 8, I believe. Hopefully the sound is good. Hopefully the video is good. If not, there's not much I can do about it. This says I have a really good signal, but it also says it's an LTE signal. So I was hoping for 5G. But we take what we get. And if this is nothing, it won't be because I didn't try. I wonder which one is haha and which one is shesha. Shesha means thank you. But it could be a different pronunciation of shesha, which would have a completely different meaning. But it's spelled the same to me. In Pinyin, it's Xie, shesha. Shesha, like that. Love the pandas. They've been on a very healthy diet, I can see that. Too many American hamburgers, maybe. All right. Well, this may be boring now, unless there's somebody in the chat making it more interesting. I don't have much to add at this time. It's because I'm not knowledgeable about what I'm looking at that I don't have much to add. I can say, since I just saw a scooter go by, and their scooter, oh, that's interesting, isn't it? He has a gun on the back of his scooter. I like this little thing. I want one. It's a street cleaner. Huh. I guess I don't want one so badly, but it was cute. I want one of each. What was I saying? Oh, scooters. They, the reason they are so populous here is that there are many people who get all of their goods by ordering online now. Ordering online has pretty much taken over completely from purchasing in the store. A few things, there are still stores around, but let me put it this way. In our apartment building on our floor, where there are eight, it's not an apartment, it's a home, but there are 8 homes on that floor. And there are always packages there, and someone who probably delivers to our home 3 times a day, approximately, on average. And there are always, like I said, there are always packages there at the front door, and people coming and getting them all the time. It's amazing. Well, how do those packages get there? The people on scooters are bringing them. People are bringing them on scooters, to be more accurate, and that's the reason the streets are so full of scooters, especially when you get to busy residential areas like where we live. It's pretty amazing, and it can be a little bit because of all these scooters. They have they're basically allowed to be treated as pedestrians. They have this little black path right here is for scooters, actually, but on most city streets and so on, they have a lane dedicated to them in each direction. So if it's a one-way street, even on the opposite side, there's a lane for them to go that other direction. And so we drive on the right-hand side of the road here. So what I'm saying is if, you know, on the left-hand side of the road, traffic can go the other way on scooters. Somebody mentioned that in a live stream, and of course I didn't see it until it was much too late. They said something about the arrows point one way and the scooters are going a different way. And that's what that's all about. Anyway, so I think I'll end this now. Hope you've enjoyed this little bitty tour of the River Mall and tiny view of perhaps the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, perhaps not. Also the Shanghai Art Center here to my left, and BMW Experience on my left somewhere also. I think I've passed it, or am I confused? Anyway, yeah, I'm just walking back to the train station now. I'll hop on line 8. I'll go 3 stops and I'll be at the park. So maybe a half hour, something like that. And yeah, hope to see you later.